Yo, this is another episode of Kompound Talk. It's your boy Cooley.
I'm your boy Major Plays.
What's up? This is Alicia Jasmina.
And today we have some very special guests. I don't even know what I want to introduce them as, but she's a medium / ancestral interpreter / well, we're going to keep it there and let her introduce.
She can holler at people that you can't holler at.
Queen. That's what she can. Yeah. And her daughter.
Queen. Toddy Prince.
We're going to call her Toddy.
Yeah.
How y'all doing today, Queens?
We good. Good. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Just to reiterate what I was saying, what would y'all titles be that I missed?
I am the ancestral interpreter.
My bad. But yeah. So both of y'all, what is your title?
I'm Toddy, the dream interpreter.
Dream interpreter. We have a dream interpreter too.
Yes.
So we got someone who can interpret dreams and someone who can speak to the other side.
Yes.
Yes.
Just in case y'all.
Just in case y'all don't understand
Yes.
what these titles mean.
Yes.
So how long have you guys been in this field or been tapped into this particular skill set?
For me, it's probably been like, what, 5 months? 5 months officially tapped in, but I was doing dreams. Like, people would call me, but I didn't put a title on it. It was just like, girl.
She wasn't getting paid.
I wouldn't get paid. Right. I wouldn't get paid.
I was like, you gonna do it, get paid.
Yeah.
So
now
do it,
I'm
girl,
getting
get
paid.
paid.
Yes.
Let me say.
Make that money, don't let it make you.
Yeah. Okay. Period.
Interpreting dreams, is that something that anybody can do, or is that something that you have to have like a special gift for?
I mean, I feel like anybody can do anything, right? But I feel like I might just put my own little juice on it. So anybody can dream interpret. Anybody could do I feel like everybody has gifts and
We're not
can
special.
communicate exactly. But it just really came natural to me. It wasn't anything that I sought out. It was just like my cousin would I don't even know why she would even call me and ask me that, but she would always call me like, I got this dream, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And it could be because I was high too and it was just fun, but but yeah, so it just came about that way, and so now I'm just trying to step into it and see what it can bring for me.
No, I saw on the clip we just saw that you used to also see people or like spirits in human form. So is that something that you just had as a child and it went away?
It went away because I think I was too scared. Like I was terrified. I didn't even want to be by myself, but I would see them so vivid and it was just like, I don't know, I was just scared to death.
Yeah.
Like I would be under the cover, I didn't want to be alone. And I was only child, so that didn't help. But it just wasn't good. But so I think like they saw spirit-wise that I was just super scared of it, and they just kind of like stopped it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can't even tell you when it stopped. Or the last ghost I seen.
The last one that you ever told me about, we was over my cousin's house and she seen an old lady come through the wall and the children were terrified. 'Cause she was like, "Did y'all see her? Y'all?"
That was always that. Did y'all see that? So I'm tripping.
At what point, at what age were you when that happened? When you just kind of like suppress your gift for a minute?
How old was I around that time?
It was in 2004. So I don't know.
I don't know how old I was.
Yeah.
That's been too
I
much
was
weed
young.
over the years. I don't know.
Yeah. Same. I was young. But yeah. It hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
So you say it hasn't happened in a while since you
Yeah. I think the last time it really, really happened was when my granny passed and I was thinking,
yeah, right,
I was
right.
like, what, 10, 9?
Yeah, something like that.
I was like 8, 9 around that time. But I was even younger then when I was really seeing the ghosts. But when my granny passed, I had a visit, but it wasn't her. It was like, I don't even know what you want to call them. They weren't human form. They didn't have legs. It was just like...
They just had wings.
They just had wings. And it was doing like this in the ceiling. It was about 4 of them. Yep. And I was terrified.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what they were?
I don't. They was gray beings. They were gray.
It was great.
Yeah.
They had
They had eyes. They had a
like
head, but
birds
it
or
was
something.
not even that. It was. Have y'all seen Casper?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a long version of Casper, and it was gray, and it was just flying, and they had like wings, and I was scared to death.
My grandmother used to keep her light on, and so she had turned the light off, and the light kept coming back on.
Because my granny had passed, and I was gonna sleep in her bed, and I had turned the light off, and the light kept coming back on. So I slept with the light on, and I felt like it was a visit from her, but it was, I don't know what they were. I mean, but they was patting me on the back like, don't be scared.
Oh, okay.
But I still don't know. I was terrified. I didn't want to go to school the next day. But yeah.
Being that you, grew up around like people that was into voodoo or voodoo, whichever, what you want to pronounce it. But being that you were involved, you grew up within it. Did you know that it was possible that you can pass on, I guess, that skill set or that gift to your daughter? Or was it kind of like, when it happened, you were like, she not really seeing it? Like, at what point, I guess I'm asking, did you know that she was kind of going down the same path as you and the people before you?
I knew she was before I knew I was.
Yeah, because I
So
told
she
you that
was-
message about your mom.
Yeah, she was 3 the first time she even ever gave me a message.
Yeah.
She gave me a message. I was driving in the car and she was in the back seat and she said, "What happened to your mom?" 3. And I said, well, she passed away. And she said, well, she said she misses you. And I almost wrecked my car.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were not, you didn't have your gift at the time?
Well, I had certain things happen, but you don't really know. You know what I mean? It's just like
You didn't
different flukes.
understand or
Yeah.
what was
It
going
just wasn't
on.
like your
Yeah.
Right. Like I would say stuff and it would be correct and it's like, oh, that's interesting. You know? But never fully like,
To this extent.
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you feel like your gift is getting stronger with time, like consistently?
It's like with anything, if you use it,
Yeah,
it gets stronger.
What would be like, I guess, like you go to the gym, I keep hitting the bench, my chest is gonna get eventually big. So what would you say like is a proper exercise for someone that's, may have the same gifts and just don't know which route to go or how to even, explore it or go deeper into it?
I know that I'm supposed to say meditation, but I don't meditate like I'm supposed to.
I don't even.
I'm supposed to say that. But for me, to answer that question for you would be to say, when you hear something, explore what that is. Like even if you come around somebody in the room and you immediately feel, hear, see, smell, taste something, explore what that is. Ask some questions to that person, even if you have to do it in a hypothetical kind of way, just so you can get the answer and see if you're validated, So, yeah.
Can somebody ask to receive the gift, or does it not really work like that?
Well, that's the thing. We all naturally, innately have the gift, but it's about you understanding how yours work. Some people dream, you know what I mean? So it would be even inside of that, it would just be knowing. Don't start that. Just knowing what it is, okay?
Like I feel like I dream.
Yeah.
My mama also had another video that kind of went viral about the Carissa girl.
Oh, Clarissa girl.
So she was killed. She was murdered. Like a couple months ago.
I do a lot of
January.
murder cases and missing person cases.
Yeah, it was in January, right?
I think it was in January. A young lady was murdered, but the night before
The
she
night
dreamt it.
of. It was basically the same time. It was almost like
Like she
at
was
the
inside
exact
the
time,
house.
at the exact same moment. It would be 3. It was 3 in Nashville, so it was 2, and she was murdered around that time.
Yeah.
And I had went to sleep, and it was just real quick because I had woke up, and it was a dyke girl, caramel complected with dreads.
Lesbian.
She shot her. In my dream, she just shot her, and that's all I seen. And I saw the blood splatter. I didn't see Carissa. I just seen that she had shot at somebody, and the blood went on her face. And I woke up, and the next morning, it was everywhere. The dyke girl had killed.
Who called that girl then?
I'm sorry.
I was
Lesbian.
making sure that was what she said in my ear.
Lesbian.
Okay.
Lesbian.
Hey, y'all know I gotta ask some crazy off the wall questions. Have y'all ever used it to y'all advantage? Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting a job interview and like.
Yeah, I have. It
I don't know if
depends.
I had a skill.
I'm curious, like, what kind of situations would you use use
Man, I'm
that to
gonna
your
go to the
advantage,
bank
like in
and
a
go
normal
check this out.
day-to-day life?
Well, I
Parking spaces. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I say, meet me there, please. I need a good parking space.
Oh, yeah,
Because I
true.
will go out. I have a super bad temper, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like, because we were kind of talking last night, so people get the understanding that, because you know you have a lot of naysayers like, it's skeptical, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
We love those.
could you give them like an idea of, how can I word this, like the process? So, for example, it's not like it's you always on, you know what I'm saying? Because there's times where, you know, you could be interacting and then it just hits you
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So could you explain to people like maybe a process, a day-to-day, like for you, like how do they come maybe, or?
Well, like if I'm not doing my schedule, because I keep a schedule of readings, a session, I call them soul sessions first. Because I work with the soul. A lot of people try to give me their palms. I don't read palms, I read your soul. So if I'm not like engaging in a session and it's like I'm at a store, I'm out, I'm doing something, like my spirit gets high. And when I say that, it means I feel like I feel very elevated. I'm very trembly. I'm hearing it on repeat. They start to, hey, excuse me. You know what I mean?
That'll blow me right up. Homeboy.
Sometimes they don't know. Sometimes they're rude. If whoever they were here, that's who they are there.
Yeah.
When they speak to us, because they want us to know who they are. Yes, they're loving beings, but if they come through and say, tell my son I said I love him very much, they get him like, that ain't my mama. Your mama smoked weed. You know, your mom was like, tell that motherfucker I said what's up.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna come to me.
And that's the best way to portray the message so they know who they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she would say that, you know, or that's something she would do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's like, basically, it's like you almost have a that's so Raven moment for you. 'Cause, you know,
That's what they say.
You gotta give it to people, you know, that don't understand something,
That's what
like they
I
can
show
correlate
them.
to, you feel me? So basically, what you're saying is like how you watch That So Raven, it just, she's on in. You don't know when it's gonna happen. Sometimes you can set yourself up to where you are receiving of it, but you know, 9 times out of 10, like she said, she's going through her day to day, and then boom. It's just like a phone call. You don't know when somebody.
Absolutely, that's what
That's
they say.
okay. We be telling
That's
people
what I told y'all. I'm
that.
tapped in, man.
Yeah, you tapped in. Yeah.
Hey, do y'all ever get like police department trying to get some work and stuff like that?
That was.
Well, it's almost in the opposite. It's in reverse. I've given
You get
police
both sides.
information and they don't like to deal with me. You know what I mean? Well, because it's almost like who I think I am. You know what I mean? So there was a case, when I first kind of started this, you know, I was very naive. And I thought, like, I'm gonna start solving cases and they're gonna be grateful for this shit. No.
Yeah.
There was a young girl named Brittany Drexel that came up missing from New York. She was in South Carolina with some friends, came up missing. So I didn't know it was a high profile case. All I know is I picked up information about it. I found who her family was. I inboxed her father. He cussed me the fuck out. He said, how dare you go through the tabloids and give me this information. The Myrtle Beach police will contact you. And I was like, sir, I'm trying to save you. Like, I'm so stupid and naive. But the police called me. And I just told them I told them. And so afterwards, I Googled it because I wanted to see. And damn near everything I said was in the tabloids. All the way down to Dr. Phil's TV show. So, you know, people misunderstand.
She didn't research. She
Never, I ain't got
anything
time.
about it.
Nobody never reported to me.
That's what be killing me. People be asking her like, "Did you go on my Facebook?" No.
They give me the wrong name. You know what I mean? When they skip, yeah, it goes down.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your first viral video?
Probably.
Viral. If we being like viral,
Recently, like
it would be the
big
girl in the dollar store.
Where was that?
That's here in Tampa. Yeah.
What happened in the video?
That was off of North Florida Avenue.
Yeah. I know, just around the corner from what is it called? Ebor or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that.
Not far from Ebor.
That was just a regular day and they
Just
came
a
through.
regular smuggler day.
He was in there
We
getting
was
what, jail?
actually filming inside of the Airbnb for the TV show Soul Connection. Soul Connections. Be looking for
TV show,
that.
Soul Connection. Y'all look
TV
at that.
show.
Not real song.
Yeah.
Queen doing the big.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
period.
I'm a bunch of them.
Hey,
That's
you
weird.
look all at the wrong cameras.
Yeah.
You look at the
I know.
So y'all camera that.
to the camera.
Gotcha.
So, at what point, because I've been watching some of your videos on YouTube, and I realize like a lot of people that has transition, you know, that's what you do, but it'd be like a lot of recent murders, like, you know what I'm saying, like Nipsey, for example, came to visit you. The girl, what was the girl name?
Naya Rivera.
Naya Rivera, I
Yeah.
seen that one came to visit you. At what point did you realize, did you set the intent to like, hey, I want to reach out to these particular souls, or they just end up finding you?
So people send me show ideas, which is how I started A Walk with Crime. And people would send me murder cases to look at. And so I started it that way. And then the same lady who gave me the idea, she's like, what if you do celebrities? So I was like, well, I want to call it Soul Connections, okay? But I was like, I was scared to do it because we're dealing with celebrities, and you know, I have a bad temper. Again, let me say that shit. I have a bad temper. So when people come at me, either I will read you your whole life and set the record straight, or we gonna have some words, you know. And so I set the intention to do it. I waited 6 months to a year to do it. And once she passed, people were reaching out like, you really should talk to her. And so I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and see. And so I set the intention to do that. And that's what happened. She came through and spilled tea. Spilled tea.
Whoa, yes she did.
I see Naya did too. And Kim. She came through. So y'all know me, I'm gonna ask the off-wall question.
Yeah.
So you ain't never had a conversation with Tupac?
Tupac is not dead.
That's so crazy you said that because
Conspiracy
she just said the other day that she didn't feel his energy over there. Like every time she would try to
I
like
would talk
ask
to
him.
them. Like, well, that's when people like, well, where? And they'll say they're not here. They're not with us. So he's not dead. And I feel like he's one of the people that we will start to see more and more of appearances, like from him. Like people spotting him in different places, sightings and stuff.
Oh wow.
Well,
Because I mean, at one point we thought he was dead. Like nah, he
Nah, can't. I mean,
Let him rest,
JFK
like,
Jr. ain't dead either.
Who?
JFK Jr. His wife and his
Jr.
sister.
not dead.
No, they're not dead.
They've been like
Seen.
protected by Secret Service for
Yeah,
like years.
years.
For years. Since they
He gonna come back out here in a little bit though.
Yeah,
they
he's
didn't got
the one.
Donald Trump off.
He's the one that's behind the Q.
The Q, yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, so
They drug Trump off the stage the other day because somebody was shooting
somebody was
outside.
shooting.
I thought that was funny.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right?
I ain't even gonna say nothing about my boy.
Hey, two-term Trump, I'm fucking with you. I'd rather have a businessman in the White House than a
Listen,
pedophile.
we gotta know who our allies are, and he's an ally at this moment.
He's definitely an ally. And
Yeah.
y'all
You
know
can call him all kind of racist if you want to, but he don't want your kids to have the vaccine, so.
Listen, check the work he done for us. Check
Yeah,
all
he did
these
nothing but
executive
work.
orders and stuff.
I can't even hate on him, but I
That's-
just want to be saying vote for Trump. You feel me?
I'm not saying that you. I'm just letting
I
you
vote. The
know.
homie been putting money in the streets, in the hoods and stuff,
Hey,
the rural areas.
just do your research and pay attention to propaganda. Know what propaganda and smear campaigns are and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
So, do you have you ever had somebody like read you or like
Oh, yeah.
before you even like got into it full like
Oh, yeah.
full-fledged?
I used to call Miss Cleo's line.
She was real.
No.
I never talked to her. I talked to other psychics, but plus I used to work for a psych line. I used to work for Psychic Source too. But yeah, people read me all the time. I always love this kind of thing. So yeah, I get readings from people.
I feel like I've seen you on Psychic Search.
I I used to work
I think I did.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Did you ever come across like another, a psychic or somebody who have another power and y'all just kind of knew it before y'all even said something?
Oh, but I ain't gonna say that, but Caucasian. Like,
Oh, the genome?
yeah, the genome.
You gotta edit on there.
Okay, cool. But yeah.
But
She said you was gifted.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you told her, but she said that
The Greek lady.
Yeah, the Greek
She's
lady.
Greek,
She's
yeah.
Greek.
Yeah, I went, probably about 8 months ago. I went and got a palm reading from a lady in Nashville. She was Greek. It was,
You know what?
It was really, like, let me go see what she told me.
Yeah, because we was at another store. We were gonna talk about it.
The
And,
sex store.
and she was the neighbor.
And we came out and I was like, well, let me see. She was actually closed. And then, like, she blew my mind. She knew who I was. She was like, in a year's time, you're going to be at the top of your career. And I'm almost
At the year.
at the year mark. And here we go with the show. Soul Connection.
Soul connection.
So
Connect your soul with soul
Coming soon.
connection.
Okay.
Coming soon. So,
Alright,
what-
here we go.
I got a question.
What's up?
How do you connect with football or sports, please?
Football.
Okay.
He bald. I saw you were gonna say that, bro. I saw you were gonna say that.
Already know.
That's my childhood friend, Samantha.
Oh, okay.
Call him up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, football.
I mean, did you used to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, she's coming already.
Yeah.
I forgot my question.
It's been driving me
I forgot
like
mine too.
since he came in, and I'm like, I don't know who it is or what it is. Somebody keep trying to take me back to your childhood, so I don't know if y'all lost somebody around the time when you was young. And it may be like 12 or 13. It not necessarily is like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? Somebody keep calling you the GOAT. Okay. Where's the do you got 2 fathers?
I got what? I got one. I got one.
Did somebody like, because I want to acknowledge, like, I don't know if that's a grandfather or an uncle that was also like a father kind of figure, or if that's a stepfather. I just don't know, but I'm trying to understand.
Nah. Only one.
Where's the G name at?
The G name.
Yeah,
G.
like it's a G or a J, like Jerome. You can spell Jerome with either.
It's my dad.
Okay. Okay. He's living. He's living across though. He's still living?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then connected to him, who's in the penitentiary though?
I won't be able to tell you because I don't know.
Okay.
That's another way of being him connected. Is why I can't say. It's pops from somewhere my uncle from. That's how I know him.
I mean, did you do time or did your dad do
I
time?
done did time.
Okay. So I have 2 people talking to me, right? It feels like an uncle, so I don't know if your father lost a brother or who that is.
His brother gone.
Okay. And then is the mother gone as well?
Yeah.
Okay, that's who it is too, because it's them 2, right? And so the thing is, I feel like you're supposed to be like making sure you stay on track and get yourself together. Like, I don't think you like have fallen off and no shit, but it's just like the shit you was doing, you shouldn't be doing no more. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to do something different. And so at some point, did you say you was gonna do real estate?
Yes.
Okay, because they keep saying like, why you not moving on that? Because I keep feeling like you're supposed to be moving on that. You understand? And so even if you want to open up a bar, you know what I mean? Like, whatever that is, apply that. Okay. Also, I want you to watch what you're eating because they bring me to your stomach. So I don't know if you have gastric problems from time to time.
In the morning.
Okay, so that's what you're eating. That's what you're eating. So just be careful about what you eat. Stop eating, like, you're gonna have to lose some of the meat products that you eating and fried food. Fuck around, you getting old, okay? So you just have to do something different. They also want you to control your temper. Like, I feel like you've learned how to do that, but I feel like it's just a little bit more. I feel like somebody in particular knows how to get under your skin. You understand? Okay. I'll say this and then I'm gonna kind of let it go.
Who you gonna say?
No, you don't know how hard that one just hit right there.
Do you have the little boy already? You got the son?
No, I don't do it.
Oh, okay. Well, so I feel like that's kind of the point, because when the son comes, he'll be watching what you do. So even if you get with someone who has a son already, okay, like that child will be watching what you do. But they say good luck with everything they watching over you, it's gonna be good, okay? All right, cool. Sorry.
Wow.
Hey, and that's how it happens, you know, it's like a phone call. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you
Accurate.
just tap in.
She don't need.
You know what I'm saying?
It's called space time, not FaceTime.
Okay, say that, that's good.
Do y'all love to see people's reactions?
She do.
She be over there giggling.
If I was you, I'd be having my phone like this every time.
That's true.
The way you get it every time, you know what I'm saying?
She don't need.
Shit went viral. We could have just filmed that. What we
She
did.
don't need.
Oh fuck, he's gone. Oh, I thought he was still sitting there. The guy that was filming. Okay, Will, that's how it goes.
So I have a question. How does what you do affect your love life?
Girl, what love like?
What? I'd be scared of them.
Okay, so when
Oh,
dating,
man,
and
what?
that happens to you, let's say you're on a date, and some stuff start coming through. Like, do you tell people like the first time you talk to them, or like the first date, or like?
I used to tell people, but a few things happen. Okay, they're either spooked and don't want to be bothered. They don't believe me and be like, tell me something, and then I tell them something. I don't hear back. Or they realize they can't lie to me. You know what I mean? If you lie to me, it's because I'm letting you do it. You know what I mean? Just to be involved. You know what I mean?
All the time.
Yeah.
You really
You
got
really
like
got
damn
to
what
manage as a
them.
woman.
But
wish
for
you
me,
had-
I think it's unfair. You know what I mean? So I try not to, unless you make me use it. And then I'm like, ask them, excuse me, Yehuda, open the gate, let me understand. You know? So,
Speaking of you,
Yeah.
real quick, before I lose this question again, do you see similarities, or is there similarities within the voodoo or voodoo religion and the Ifa religion as well? Like, which one do you practice? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one I guess, did you study under to get you to the point where you are now?
She ain't study. That's natural.
Not naturally, so let me rephrase the question. What were your environment? You know what I'm saying? Just like how you grow up in black, about 80 to 90% of black families grow up within Christianity households. So that's what I'm saying. And 9 times out of 10 of people say they're a Christian because that's what their mama or grandma would do. So what was your, like, I guess, religious environment, for sake of the question?
So I grew up going to church, but I used to fall asleep in church. But my aunts would talk to the spirits. So it was a two kind of thing, you know what I mean? My grandmother, Josie Mae, she kept a voodoo doll hanging on her wall. She would never interact with us, but we heard the stories. It was said that she killed my grandpa, made him run into a house, killed himself. So she would control different people with that shit. We was never allowed to touch it, but we knew what it was. And so just me growing up, you know, remembering that one side of my family, her husband's side, they talked to the spirits through mirrors and everything. And then she did the voodoo, but we grew up in church from time to time. It wasn't like, every 5 days a week we had church. It wasn't never like that. It was like, we get to wear pretty clothes in our watch when we go to church. So I was going to church for that purpose. I've never been entertained with it. And then as I got older and adult, you know, I became serious about it because some things in my life just didn't make sense. And the more I got serious about it, the more questions I had, the more people couldn't answer them, you know. And then, so when I started doing this and I understood what was happening, I went to a preacher. I waited till church was over and I walked up on the stage and he spent me around and pushed me and said, go talk to Sister Angie. And I was like, fuck them. So I let the ancestors and spirit train me. And so I've never trained under Ifa or Voodoo. It's always been my connection. When I connected with the Orisha, I first learned about Papa Legba and Obatala, and someone sent me a picture with all of them on it and said, tell me who you're drawn to. I was immediately drawn to Yemaya, Oya, and Obatala. So they was like, oh, well, they may be your heads. I still don't know what the fuck that means. When I need them, I call on Oshun. I keep pictures of them on my bedroom wall. You can see them in my videos. I keep them up there along with Marie Laveau. Because I love to use her.
Yeah.
So.
And just for people to know that don't understand, the reason why that stuff is around is because they help, you know, when you put your intent out there, that's the energy you call in.
Absolutely.
And it helps enforce your intent. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? So that's the reason for it. It's not anything satanic or demonic. You just gotta understand.
I use voodoo to win a whole case. I got $28,000 from it. I sued my apartment complex.
Right.
Yeah, I did the work myself. Yeah, I did the legal paperwork and I did the
You took
voodoo.
the words right out of my mouth.
So if y'all need a case beat, go ahead and, you know, pull this up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit more than 20. It depends on the case.
Yeah.
We could have got more.
Yeah, no, it was for 2.4. But we went into negotiations and I was trying to come out with 60, but the girl I took with me, she was just like, bitch, take it. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go on, because they didn't say it 28. Bitch, that's a lot of money. So we just took it, but I did the paperwork and everything. I channel lawyers. Listen, if I can't cook something, I'm a channel a chef. With the law, I channel lawyers.
So
I don't play no games.
So you can talk like the old lawyers who passed.
Absolutely, they walked me through it. I did all of it. The lawyer shook my daughter's hand and said, your mother did a great job. I not only sued the Fae and
No.
He was the lawyer.
She saying
Oh,
physical lawyer.
yeah. The one that was up against her, like.
She said like, oh, she was so souped up, like he had to go.
Yeah,
like, damn.
when we won the case in the court, he was like,
yeah. They got me together. I sued Tulsa Technology for my cousin. She got it. The clerk of courts said my paperwork looked better than lawyers he done seen. I don't play no games.
Yeah,
real.
I'm a call on the
Understand this shit just ain't no like Disney World magic type shit, man. Nah, this is like your spirit gotta be right too, man. You can't be out here corrupt, living crazy and shit, and then think you just gonna get a pass just cause you know who to go holler at. No,
Right.
they ain't gonna give you no pass, man. Your life, it's all about intent. You reap what you sow, you know what I'm saying?
All about
So
intent.
you put some fucked up energy out there, you gotta get the karma for it.
That's right.
That's just what it is.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So you've named a lot of pros of having your gift. What would you say are the cons? Like the bad parts?
Besides the love life.
Oh, that was my say. Let me
Like too. I want to know, like, has anybody ever tried to come to you during your intimate moments?
That's a good question.
No, but I've had another reader describe some shit I did during sex.
Oh.
I mean, I get to see a lot of sex. I could see everybody's sex life in this motherfucker.
Unless you're meditating and you're trying to manifest something. Oh yeah.
Hold on, run that bit back one more time.
Well, then you don't see too much going on these days. I wish you could see more than what you can see.
It's called soul. That's where that soul ties come in with.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's that
That
exchange
shit
energy.
deep.
Damn. And if she can see
How much
that-
would you pay to have that?
I know. Shoot, forget Pornhub.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I get to see a lot. And they don't mind showing it to you because it's all natural acts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I can see a lot of different stuff. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, thank you. I show you.
So then I guess we'll circle back. What would you say are some of the other cons of having
So, besides the dating life, two things are the biggest things that stand out. People actively try to kill me. They do not like me. I have a lot of enemies in Ohio, and that's simply because of the work that I do and the information that I give. And that's why I stopped doing a walk with crime for real. Because people
The boys.
Yeah. I've had several of them call me like, why you say I killed? Nigga, I ain't said you killed shit. I gave a description, motherfucker, and they said it was you. I ain't said nothing. So I have to tell people not to say people's names when I do it. And then the other thing would be, it's hurtful when people say I'm a devil and I'm a demon, and because I'm the best person you could ever fucking know. You know what I mean? But I talk a lot of shit because I like to, and I back it up.
It's fun.
Yes. And so, I just get a lot of that, and that's the most hurtful thing for me. So, my sister keeps saying, you got to control it. I'm trying to get to where somebody can just stand there and say what they want to say and me not smack piss down somebody's leg. So,
But you been making progress.
I think, because period.
That's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So when you, Tati, when you was growing up going to school, they used to be like, look at that girl, that mama who be on.
No,
She's circulating.
no, it was more of that's the girl who mama don't play. But because I mean,
They can mess with you.
yeah,
Some
like
of them
come up to
have
the school.
boyfriends like that, huh?
I mean, no.
You can't lie, she know.
Right. Anything I try to get away with, it's a wrap.
Yeah, the
That's
game all fucked up.
Yeah, I repeated a whole conversation she had with a nigga before.
Yep.
I said, so what was the...
What was all that about?
She was like, no, we was just, he had said...
Can't tell.
Yeah.
I try to give her a privacy though. Now she's
Yeah, now it's
23,
different.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's different now.
So you can't tap into her unless you like choose to.
Oh,
I mean, that...
that's what the ancestors tell her because they be
messy
told on me.
sometimes.
Yeah.
The other day they was messy.
It
Like,
was messy the other day.
I said, no, but that's on you. She was like,
Maybe. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I have.
Oh yeah, they done been messy with you a few times.
I know.
Come around the corner. So you took a picture?
Yep.
Oh.
I might have.
Well,
Might have took a few.
Cause period.
These celebrities are messy too.
No.
Very. I love it. Keep with the juice. Give it to me.
Yeah, no, for real.
So, what was like the craziest dream you would interpret without, getting too personal and individual dreams that you know?
Trying to think. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really had any ones yet, like real crazy ones. But like as far as for me, I mean, the dream I had of old girl when she killed old girl, like for me that was the craziest thing.
You know,
because
she
I didn't
cannot
even know.
interpret her own dreams. That's crazy to me.
I can't do that neither.
Yeah, no.
I can't do that neither. But
Yeah, it's hard.
If
I would have
somebody
literally have a
else-
dream and I'd be like, I don't know
It's
what
cool,
they're
right?
saying.
Yeah, I can hear it. It'd be like, oh, you need to do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is this. But my
It's
own
like you
is
can't
just
check your own
flashes.
advice.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta be around people that, you know what I'm saying?
They can also
Yeah.
help me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you know what? What about Bridget's dream? That was a pretty good
What
one.
was? Because I don't remember a lot of them.
When she found out she was pregnant and she was in the water and then got out the water and with the fish
yeah,
and
that
all that
was a good
shit.
one. That was a good
Yeah.
one. I forgot about that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
And-
I don't
Okay,
even
so the
remember
fish thing
it.
is valid.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like
hella
it
valid.
is.
Yeah.
I can
Like the dream
like,
fit.
And not like fried fish in your dream, like fish
No,
in
just
the
like-
water.
Right, yeah. Alright,
like
just
I
be
had
clear.
this one reoccurring dream that someone I knew was pregnant way ahead of time because I kept seeing I was meeting them at this koi pond like frequently, and then come to find out she was pregnant. So it's like it's real.
I really would like to see you tap all the way in for people who you probably done told and they be like, this nigga. No, I want them to know he's gifted for real. Like, for
What
real.
are your gifts, Cooley? Can we
Man,
clarify?
I don't know. I just been rocking like this. I've been cool
No, you
since
know.
I've been young, man. I can't tell you. I just been.
What do you sense? Like, what are your or do you see things? Do you hear things? Like,
man, I just go with the flow. I try to be like water for real. I try to be emotionless.
Ever current.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Ebb and flow.
you can't invest too much time in emotions because then you staying stuck in that particular space and time. But it's still stuff going on even within our conversation. Like it's a whole nother activity going on. So it's just ever going, you know what I'm saying? So when you sing, yeah. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, man, I just try to be like water, just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So have you ever seen your mom do something out in public and just like really blew your mind? Like you just like, damn, my mom's souped up.
Not in public.
Yeah.
I feel like it probably is. But it's probably like based off of reading like something that she done said and it was like it didn't came all the way through, you know what I'm saying? Or like I think maybe like the first time you said a name and it was the name. You know what I'm saying?
Linda,
yeah.
Who was walking down the street.
Yeah, that was a good one. We was walking down the street and it was this lady and she gave her a message, but she said the name right off, and then her mom name was Linda.
She was Linda.
Oh, well, she was Linda.
She didn't like her mother. She hated her mother, and her mother was sending her a message, and she's like, I don't want to fucking talk to her. I said, well, who's Linda? She said, I'm Linda. So then when she walked off, she had to sit down. But I was just like, I felt bad. So
Yeah, because sometimes they try to give her the whole name, but it's usually
sometimes
like
just the first initial or the name.
Yeah.
that was recently?
No,
No.
that was some years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like, oh yeah, she the shit.
Period. That was before I was the queen. I was making the queen.
But you just said a name to him, right?
That was dope.
But I never know.
Right,
I have
we
to
never-
really be
yeah.
listening, you know, like, cause they're repeated, and it could be like them trying to get me, you know, to the name, yeah. So
What was your most memorable reading?
shit, it's a lot of them, but Nipsey, that was good.
You ever talk to Biggie?
No, I've never.
They both not
about-
Listen, hold on.
I didn't think about that. I don't know.
I didn't think about that.
Listen,
Yeah.
they both not there. They leave you clues. Tupac, Machiavelli. You look up the whole Machiavelli
Absolutely.
thing, you'll understand what it is. Biggie and one of the videos, Notorious, that puppy shot, they show you going inside of the hospital and it's a man all wrapped up. What it was, Biggie done got his body done by Dr. Miami way back in the day. Hey, y'all laughing, but he come on, he had the money. Got all that fat. Biggie out here with us right now, just like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson like to dress up, man. Michael Jackson out here.
You know, I said I was gonna channel him. I don't know.
Channel him.
Not right now.
Please,
Not right now.
Not here.
I can't take it, Michael.
Hollywood medium supposedly
I love him.
channeled Michael Jackson.
He said he didn't know that LaToya was LaToya. I saw that one. I really like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try not to doubt or judge somebody else's gift. I just happen to know that ours just holds a little bit more water. You know?
Exactly.
So, but I love them all. I've been to see Teresa Caputo. So I like her too, you know, but I've never channeled Michael. I thought about it, you know. I've talked to Prince, I've talked to Gerald Levert, I've talked to Nipsey, I've talked to Dr. Sabi. As you've seen, I talked to people who physically are still here, but their soul is somewhere else. But the most memorable probably would be Carissa. She walked me through her entire murder. And then it actually caused the girl to turn herself in who killed her. So
Oh wow.
she can say it didn't cause her, but bitch, it did.
Right, because she was scared.
Because the detective said I was on point. People who lived around said I was on point. From the people who I said was in the house, So, yeah. That's awesome.
This one just popped in my head. You remember the girl that I think she kind of caused the awareness of like the human trafficking and stuff like that. She was at a hotel party, then she stumbled outside
wait, what's her name?
and went into the
Kanika
freezer.
Yeah.
She did she come in?
I've done her.
Talk to her.
Yep, that's a whole shit bag. I want to do the show that we planning in Chicago. I want to do it, see if we could do it at the Crown Hotel, which they found her at. That's what I want to do, just to see. I have a lot of knowledge and understanding from what she showed me, from why she was killed, because she was killed by the guys in the party. They were paid by the Crown Hotel because SG, I'm gonna call it that, allegedly, fuck that bitch, allegedly Selena Gomez needed her motherfucking kidneys.
Hey, I keep hearing that too, man.
And she got them. And I hate that bitch and I'll never respect her. Drop dead.
And it is, hey, the donor list shit is real. When you sit there and be like, at death you'll donate your organs or whatever, man, organ donor shit, and they find that when these elites need your particular blood type and know you okay, hey, best believe you getting up out of here. For real. And they'll make a spectacle out of it to make it sound so crazy that
nobody
it's just
ever
not
believed
real.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
So allegedly, if you will.
Allegedly, for the record. But
Does
if
it
you
ever?
go
Oh,
online,
sorry.
if you go online and do your research, man, you'll see it's a lot of crazy stuff out here, man, going on, for real. It's up to you to figure out if it's true or not. What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna say, is it ever overwhelming to you to know so much and so many like terrible things? Like, how do you deal with just not letting it? I guess just I don't know.
I cry. I ain't gonna lie, I cry. I used to smoke a lot of weed. That's why the fuck my voice sound like this. Like, for real. I've never been a heavy drinker, so I don't really drink. Like, I'll probably be drunk after I drink this. But I smoke a lot of weed, I cry. I love bingo, I gamble, and I watch a lot of porn and both.
Do you like use your ability to gamble? What?
Nah, that shit don't work.
I was just trying to see y'all.
That's what I told you.
Oh, don't worry.
No, I was just saying,
Magic, bro.
you'll never know. She might got a little edge.
Now, my cousin who do this work, whose dream she's talking about, she interprets all the time, they give her the numbers all the time.
Yeah, people do that.
She missed 75 million because she got mad at her dude and didn't go play her numbers and they failed.
Man, I missed
She called me
in
crying.
2018 because I didn't play my numbers.
See,
I
that's
see
that
them every
shit.
day.
Yeah.
You gotta do that, follow through with that. You
Yeah.
gotta
And
do
it's
it.
always the moment where you ain't gonna go play them that you should play
go
them.
play. Yep.
Mm.
She do it every time.
Mhm.
She's missed a lot of money. Sorry, cuz.
Cause what's your number, man?
Yeah, she got, listen, they show her dreams, like they put highlights on numbers in her dreams and they give her workouts to do, like she cold.
She can just tell
Sydney
me.
Capri, just say y'all know.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Sydney, shout out to your boy, the girl.
So
Yeah.
we popped off with the with Soul Connection. This is your
Soul
phone.
Connection.
So look, this is what we do regularly with all our guests, and we gotta keep our tradition going. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go into
Oh my gosh.
this is my bro segment of the show.
Man, listen, so what this is, I ask questions for all our guests coming on, but these are like regular questions. So to y'all, they might not mean much, because y'all on a whole nother level, you know. But, first question of my segment of the show is, when y'all cook y'all spaghetti, do y'all like y'all sauce on top of the noodles, or y'all mix it in the same pot?
It depends.
It do.
I grew up, my mom would mix it all together, but we just do our meat and then put it on the noodles.
Yep.
Okay.
And it could be where we're from, because where we're from is always like that. It's never mixed.
Oh yeah.
Is it true about eating women's spaghetti?
Wait, what?
I mean, if she put something in it, it's true.
I'm saying, do you know ancestors saying, like, tell him to don't eat that girl spaghetti because she be tripping?
This ain't the right month to do it.
Listen, I mean, I ain't getting that from nobody in here. But listen, let me tell you something. You ain't got to eat no spaghetti. I'll fuck around and put jars. I do jars. I didn't put a whole nigga in a jar.
Right.
I love you. I know you do. I know you do.
got to be careful.
You better love me.
You gotta be careful out here.
She ain't, I mean, he do love me, but you see, I'm still saying he can't get a date. I mean, that's okay.
Damn, hello.
Do you feel like you'll probably end up having to just date another person who does what you do?
It would be cool too. It would be cool too.
Have you ever been to like a convention or something like that? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You do your thing.
I have been to them. I actually won a thing where I was able to talk to this guy, and he, like I said, you know, I've had some genomes tell me like you real powerful. He said you're not charging enough for your accuracy.
Okay, I hijacked his session. So.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, 'cause I want to know what are the questions.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him.
You wasn't gonna ask the questions.
Okay, just mine a little bit.
So, I gotta skip a few. Since you still smoke, do you?
No, don't skip anything. What's the moves? If you go to the strip club, is you throwing more ones at cheeks or the rest?
I only been to the strip club once, but it was shitty.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe if I was at a real good strip club, and I had my ones, I'm just gonna throw them.
But I'm gonna throw them at the ass.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the cheeks.
probably throw it at the ass.
Shout out to
yeah.
the cheeks.
Yeah.
The reason why I was saying I was gonna skip, because my next question is if you can smoke with any celebrity dead or alive, who would you smoke with?
I smoked with some celebrities.
That's why I said I was gonna ask that question. You
Dead celebrities.
I would smoke with Nipsey because I just want to pick his brain a little bit more.
I would probably smoke with Snoop Dogg. He's still alive.
Is he though?
Or Wiz Khalifa. No, probably Wiz. No, I take that back.
Wiz ain't here.
No, he is here.
Oh,
I'm saying alive.
Dead or alive?
they talking about Snoop, and I know he dead.
Yeah.
Oh, well, true.
He dead.
That's what I said, but
Like,
it's-
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They mean dead internally. You know, if you seen Get Out, you know, catch up, guys.
There you go. Boom.
I would want to do a whole
So
session.
Kanye out of here.
Oh, he's cloned. He's been cloned a few times. Let me tell you, if y'all see celebrities and all of a sudden they hair blonde, they fresh out the cloning center.
What?
Conspiracy cooling. Conspiracy cooling.
Once they can't control them, they gonna do something with you. If they come to you, they gonna ask you. If you're not gonna conform, you only got a few choices.
Mhm.
And it is
Because
what
Kanye,
it
they
is.
didn't clone him again because he didn't
Came
messed up. He was
Now
all
he
on Twitter the other day.
apologizing.
He
Now
cloned
he-
again.
Each time
Listen,
you
well,
kill,
listen, I feel like they go in there and tinker a little bit in there and just send their ass back out.
Sure, they could do a whole bunch of stuff.
So it's the same person, they just kind of do like stuff to his mind?
That is not
I don't know.
Kanye.
It's not the same person?
No, that's not Kanye.
you need to look up MK Ultra and you need to
I feel
look
like
up-
after
So
his
where's
mom
Kanye?
died, he was no.
He's in
longer-
a sunken place.
Yeah.
Where's his body?
Just walking around with Kim.
That's his handler.
She's his, there you go. She's his handler.
That's why she had to go up and get him from the
You ever
mountain.
seen Stafford's Wife? That movie?
That's a good one.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
We'll come back
I'm
with
gonna
you
ask you
later.
this question anyway. If you go on a date with any celebrity dead or alive, who would it be? Both of y'all.
A date.
A date.
Do we gotta be a romantic date?
Anything, you know, the business date, the romantic date, lunch date,
A romantic date.
A romantic
Slide
date.
through.
Dead or alive.
Ooh, I know who I'm going on a date with. I don't even know if I'm gonna say his name right though. Kofi
Oh.
from Queen Sugar.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm going straight on a date.
Okay.
Straight on.
Romantically.
All right.
Let's be clear. Romantically. Oh, wow. Damn.
All
Shit, I
right.
don't even know.
Yeah, what would yours be?
I don't even know.
You ain't impressed.
Okay, because
Who come to mind?
It go down. I mean, she don't want to do it.
Marvin Gaye.
I don't know why, but I see D'Angelo.
You met
Period. You tapped in. You tapped in. Listen, because that video, I used to say he was my husband. And she would run. You your husband on the TV.
On the TV, and it was D'Angelo, yeah.
Little D'Angelo, not big D'Angelo.
Right. Old school.
Gee, well, yeah,
Hey, look, she
boy.
taking a drink, y'all.
Think about it. Sip on that. If you can choose between being famous and broke or rich and unknown, which one would either one of y'all choose?
Oh, like as famous but you broke
Yeah.
and rich and unknown. Okay.
I want to be
I'm probably
rich
rich
and
and
unknown.
unknown because you don't need to know me.
You don't need to know me for me to
At all.
feel good.
Period.
What about,
Spending
what's
this
your
money on
favorite
mine.
gangster movie? Belly or Shots?
Shots.
Okay. Damn.
Hands down.
Belly was
I've never
good.
seen it like that.
I've actually met Louis Rankin too. He came to the store when I was working one day, but
And you talk about money?
no, but that would be dope.
Yeah, I want
That would be dope.
Smoke with motherfuckers.
Bob episode.
Smoke with Bob.
Yes.
Smoke with
Man,
Bob.
I be-
Yes.
Okay, I
With a
wanna
side
see
of
Bob.
Wiz. Wiz looking good, cause period.
He is.
Shout out to Bob. Yeah, mine.
Yeah, man.
Where do y'all get y'all motivation from?
Our motivation. Mine's is a struggle, but I do get it. Most likely from my mama.
Okay.
We got a little
I watch a lot of self-help things though. I watch Lisa
Oh, yeah,
Nichols, Lisa Nichols and Christy Marie Sheldon.
Okay. What's been y'all best investment?
My best investment was paying to get the show made.
There you go.
That's real.
That's what's up.
Yours.
Cause we here.
Yeah, soul connections.
What about yours?
Connect with the soul.
So mine's the first step.
Okay.
Shoot, cause period.
That's real. That be the answer I be looking for. What's your worst investment?
Which one? I fell for the bullshit. I don't know. Don't ask me why I didn't tap in because I didn't. But they said if you send us 20, we'll send you 200 back. And that's it. I sent the motherfuckers 200, trying to get 2,000 back. Man,
I'm on 4 boards right now, man.
I'm on 4 boards right now, man. There's soft money that you said. 2 days ago, somebody asked me the same shit. I said, I hate you. I hope you get caught.
I know what you did last summer.
Okay.
I got so much money on my towards in this
$200.
cave right now. I'm like, damn, bro. Y'all fucked me up like that. But I'm still mad about that. What's y'all next short-term goal?
I want, besides Soul Connections, I want an actual show that we sit down with a panel of people. That's what I want. And then do some readings inside of that still. And just make it different from everything else that people are seeing. That's what I want.
Short-term goal for me is,
Come through, esthetician.
like I wanna, cause my first love is makeup, and I always wanted to be like a celebrity makeup artist. So, I'm just really trying to get my first good client. My short-term goal, and it don't gotta be like a A-lister. It can be like
Yeah.
followers on Instagram. Everybody know you. Like I'm
Yeah,
that too.
Y'all tap in. Y'all tap in.
Last question. If you could be born in any other year and do something different, what year would it be?
Ooh.
And like change something or do something different.
I done been here too many times, so no thank you.
That's true.
Ooh, are you talking about like you know which life your soul is on right now? Is that what you mean?
I was told, I've been here 18 times. I've only seen probably like 4 of them. I know one, I died under a train. And I knew that because I did DMT, and they said, they took me to a train, I was under the train on the tracks, and they said, do you remember this, QuaTita? And I said, no. And then they let me know that I died like that.
Oh wow.
So, but I've only seen a few of them, only like 4 or 5 of them.
Do you know what caused yourself to have to had the cycle back? Those 18 times, did they show you that, or are you still
I believe
figuring it out?
I keep missing different lessons. And I also, okay, so when they showed me all of the stuff that's going to take place, they also told me that I had to come back because when shit happens, y'all know they keep starting us over, right? We're on a time loop.
Yeah.
So, and you can say that's reincarnation, however you want to put it, I don't know. But I keep coming back to get people, those who don't go when we're leaving and when we're exiting and we're trying to get away from the elite. I keep circling back to get people and I get caught. I'm not coming back to get nobody. You come when we go or you left the fuck behind.
And that's what we have shift to at this point, because it's like the age of Aquarius, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
And what that means is knowledge is flowing. If you look in what astrology is or whatever, it's the man with the water bear or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's a representation of knowledge flowing, and also water is a connection to the spiritual world and the soul, like he's saying. So everything is connected. Or if you're in a Christian home, they tell you wrestle not against flesh or blood, but against spiritual principalities or whatever. So right now, those spiritual things are on the same plane with you. That's going on in reality at the same time, and you know that because everything in quote unquote Revelations is playing out.
Because it's an agenda.
It is
it's
an
not
agenda.
prophecy.
It's not. So what they do, religion is a form of control. So they gotta play out. They gotta give you the revelations no matter what. And like she said, it's a time loop. So just like, for example, that recent bombing in that country. We experienced that about a decade ago with 9/11. It's just a reenactment of 9/11. The government only knows. They only know can create chaos, create order out of chaos. And when they see the people is at the brink of bringing the government down, they gotta create chaos to get you to follow suit. When we just hollering Black Lives Matter, and like the Black Lives Matter is kind of dying out. Now it's Pizzagate.
Yeah.
But Pizzagate been going on
Forever.
since 2010, forever. These elites never thought that'd happen. Now, in order to hide the Pizzagate, what do you gotta do? You gotta bomb something major so you can hide all your elites.
Told you, CIA.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all it is. It's the CIA, COINTELPRO. Man, look all this shit up, man. And look it up on DuckDuckGo. Don't go on Google. Google is gonna sit there, take track of all your history. Every time.
Show the fuck do.
Don't even look at your porn on Google. Go on DuckDuckGo. It's secure. Even if you do dirt, listen, DuckDuckGo. You got privacy.
I was trying to Google COVID symptoms because I was looking up some shit that the ancestors told me, which happened, by the way. And it said, it sent me a text like, QuaTita, are you sick? I said, get the fuck out of here. No bullshit.
That's because everything is interconnected from Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitch.
Yeah.
What's the other thing? TikTok. Even the Chinese getting in on the action.
They are the action.
Yahoo.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gmail. All that is connected right now.
Sometimes I feel like I think something, I
And then you
say
see
it,
it.
and it's on my phone.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm
Exactly.
You're not tripping.
Because that's what I told you. The
I don't
spiritual
say it,
world.
I think it,
It's
and it pop up on my
connected.
phone.
Yeah.
When we was watching out there and I said Bill Gates is using magic, they all use our magic on us. We all should be pissed.
Exactly.
They took it, they said it was evil, but they use it against us. Period.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And what you talking about is the algorithm. Your thoughts is feeding into the algorithm.
There you
Even
go.
right
That's
down
crazy.
to even
I
right
thought I was
down to your text messages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They pay attention to your keystrokes.
Yep.
So each time you do those updates, they upload all that information on your phone. It's going to their servers, and this artificial intelligence is feeding the algorithm. And now that's why when you say, oh, I just thought this, because they know you already wanted that just based off of your keystrokes. The texting, you didn't even have to text it out. It could have been your text messages throughout the whole course of the day, because the artificial intelligence can figure your shit out way ahead and know how to do the math on what it's gonna predict what you gonna think. So that's how that
crazy.
shit work. But yeah, anywho, go ahead, let's go into your section.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So we can wrap this up.
All right.
Conspiracy cool.
Oh yeah,
man.
you know, all
Yes.
this been conspiracy.
You on your A game today.
Nah, it's just, man, you gotta be woke, man. You gotta know what you're going up against. You gotta know your environment.
Yeah, it's
You know
funny
what I'm
'cause he
saying?
been
Like,
quiet
you
the
gotta
whole
subject
time.
of it.
Until now. He woke all the way up.
Yeah, you know, this
Experts
is shit right here.
in
This
this
is
area.
segment of every show. Conspiracy Cool. This your show right here, bro.
Hey man, this shit is real out here, man.
We always
it ain't no more time to be playing. It's gonna be a food shortage. My people foreseen that, you know what I'm saying? And it's evidence out there. So y'all do what y'all need to do to protect yours, man, for real.
Trying to see this.
Did you say you like women?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I heard you say that. Okay, so we're gonna do.
No, I can't believe y'all wasn't gonna ask the questions.
Well, I was gonna do smash, marry, kill, but I don't really think my male options are the best. So we're just.
Girl, I love men. I just like pussy.
That part.
All right, well, I think
Hey,
we're gonna play
Hello.
smash, marry, kill.
Oh, I'm tripping.
All right. Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj.
I'm gonna marry B.
Right.
I'm gonna smash Megan.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna kill Nikki.
That part.
That
was easy.
Easy.
You think Megan a transvestite? Oh,
Well, you know what? I feel like she got hold of the rumors because the other day she had posted a few throwbacks of her and her parents, and you should
I don't
tell she's
believe
a
that.
girl.
yeah.
I don't believe she is.
I feel like people.
Do you think she really got shot in the foot though?
I do.
I do.
I don't think she got. I don't
She
think.
was
I don't
beat
think the
up to
bullet went through her foot. I really feel like it was kind of like a graze type of situation.
Cause
I
she
don't
was
think it
walking. She was
Yeah, like and you dancing in the video and all that. I don't feel
Yeah, I
like
don't
it was
think it- I don't
as
think it
serious
was-
as we
exactly.
we thought it was.
There we go. That's all I was trying to just.
It probably ricocheted, grazed.
But who do we know that video could have been shot before the incident? So we're gonna just throw it allegedly out.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
So another thing that was alleged on your one of your videos that really stuck with me was when you said Michelle Obama was.
And that's the case because I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but that's what they told me, so I go with what they say. And I didn't research. I didn't look at her little baby picture. Like I just can't understand that. My mind don't wrap around it, but that's what they said to me.
Hey,
I just don't
Are they
believe
ever wrong?
I hate to say
I have
this.
not seen that.
I hate to say it like
Somebody
this,
else
man.
is there.
Unless somebody else is come through. What the come through? What?
Wait, now what now?
Unless somebody else is there.
Yeah,
Somebody else is.
Unless she is
That's
not.
they using her vessel.
exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Like I seen a little kid picture of her and shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
Show
When
her.
I'm an infant, I'm not gonna show my length at that age. You get what I'm saying? So I'm still developing. So it's
She
it's-
might be a hermaphrodite.
Hey, that's what I was about to say. That's just what I'm about. Man,
What'd you say?
She might be a hermaphrodite.
exactly, because it's people born out here with,
Possible.
because a penis is nothing but an elongated clitoris.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's people born out here with both genders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the whole term transvestite comes from.
Yeah.
Hey,
Deep as they fly.
I'm just saying, bro, you gotta know what's popping out here.
Yeah, I
bro.
feel you. They say
you got
Sierra. I ain't gonna say that.
Oh man.
that exactly. Sierra was the first person
I
to
ain't
bring
say that.
awareness to
Oh my
awareness
God.
to that.
I didn't
You
say
said-
it.
Wait. You said Sierra was the first person. So you're
First.
saying that Sierra is a hermaphrodite?
I've
No,
heard
she-
that.
I heard that.
She said
When
she's
first
went
came
through that all her life though.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's just her clit is long,
It's,
but
yeah.
I don't know.
She
Russell
was-
loves it, whatever it is.
So that means her DNA was almost a
Right.
boy, but ended up coming out a girl because it was just like.
And she got a baby, so we know she's a girl. But
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. She's
Just
a
a little bit longer than us.
Her lips just do this.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it does that.
Allegedly. No, we're not wrapping up.
Next
Next question.
Jesus, man.
Nah, come on,
I ain't
man.
trying to be in the sucker place, y'all.
Well, coincidentally,
Next
Michelle
time.
Obama is in my next list. So, Oprah, Michelle Obama, Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
I'm a Mary. Mary Smash.
I'm a
Angela,
Mary
I'm
Angela.
killing everybody else.
That is real.
Because no. Mm-mm. Yeah, everybody else gotta go.
Everybody else gotta go.
Everybody gotta go.
Whew. All right, Stacy Dash, Lisa Ray, Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, that's dope.
Ooh. Can Taraji smash?
Well,
Who's
I'm
that
marrying Lisa Ray. I'm smashing
Lisa Ray,
Lisa.
Stacey
Well,
Dash,
yeah.
Taraji.
We can
I'm
smash
killing the
Lisa.
shit out of Stacy, and then I'm
Yeah,
marrying Taraji
yeah. Killing her dead.
to death. You hear me?
All right, and last one, Megan Good, Angela Simmons, Keke Palmer.
Oh.
She's like,
Well, Angela Simmons is dead.
Yeah,
That's wrong.
she's dead. We're gonna kill her.
What is this? Was y'all smashing her or marrying her?
Hey, bro, you don't understand. That's his biggest celebrity crush right
Ew!
Man,
Angela Simmons out of everybody? She's the first to go.
She's the first to go.
Man, listen. Jesus.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
What?
What was the other people?
Where? Who else? We going?
But wait a minute, is you smashing
I'm
her
a
or
smash
killing her?
Kiki.
Man, I'm a
And
Megan Good.
Oh, I'll marry Megan.
And who's
She's
the other
wholesome. Keke Palmer. I'll smash Keke.
Yeah, well, yeah,
and I'm
you know
gonna kill the
Kiki.
shit out of Vanessa. And that's it.
Angela.
And
Both of them can
They
go.
both got to go.
Oh my God. So, when you say that about celebrities, is that your way of saying like they sold their soul,
When I said what?
that they did?
No. I just I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't think she
I don't like her
represents black
energy.
women well. I think she is full of shit.
I feel like
She
she's
was
a liar.
fucking and fucking
I
and
feel
fucking
that.
and fucking, and then all of a sudden you pregnant, but you've been a virgin. Bitch, miss me with that shit.
I don't know. I never really clicked with her. Even though I don't know her, personally, but just like watching her on TV, she always seems corny and like.
all the controversy.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I got confused for a
We want
second.
it all.
I don't know. I forgot we was playing Smash, Marry, Kill for a second. Because I thought she was saying she dead like Snoop dead.
No.
I did too.
She did like we gonna kill her.
Whoa, I did too.
The way you said it, I don't know. The way you said it, I was like, she gone?
She will be in this instance.
In this instant.
This scenario.
All right, okay, cool. Whew, okay, well, I'm glad she's
Man, I thought she
dead.
was gone. I thought she was out here.
Just let it go.
Why did I think that? I
Just let it
don't
go.
know.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
She dead like pastries, man.
See,
Like pastries, please.
you can't answer all the questions.
What's one thing most people don't know about you? Not even your daughter.
Oh,
Yes, it's about to get deep.
one thing that people don't know
Say you gonna tell
about
us?
me.
I'm
trying to think of something.
Band camp.
Yeah.
Okay, because
My one thing, the ancestors told.
messy.
Gotcha.
I have some weird fantasies. Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I think a lot of people be having weird fantasies.
Yeah. There's not much
I
people
think
don't
I'm
know about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
It's just succubus sometimes, you know, just attaching on to everybody and it's just trying to get them
True.
Hey, because never mind.
Because I'm like, what now?
She's succubus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Stealing my energy.
An incubus and a succubus,
Incubus
female
and
and male.
Oh,
Energy
I
sucks.
heard
The
about
like
that.
sexual demons and everything in
I
this.
thought that was happening to me at one point. I'm not gonna lie.
It might
Most likely, probably.
I told my mom, I called my mom, and she was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "I think so," but I don't know.
Jesus, save me, Jesus.
No, I mean, well, of course, yeah, I went to prayer, but I don't know. How do you know if that's happening? I mean, because I don't know. Maybe I was just having like inappropriate dreams, but
Could be.
you know, that could have been a thing too.
Some people don't know that about me, and some people do, but I definitely don't believe in the character of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And I dig your painting downstairs because it says exactly what I feel. Did you go home and watch Murder Was the Case?
No, I didn't. Listen, I was so scared last night. I couldn't go to sleep. I don't think I could have watched nothing else. It was a lot. But I appreciated every minute of it though.
We went on this tangent because the incubus and the succubus, the elites make sure we're in an over-sexualized environment.
Absolutely.
So that's why that energy is around you. That's why you may have feel the feelings you be feeling. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you know if it is or isn't?
You know.
Like your soul should tell you.
You calling you nothing.
Your soul should tell you, but a lot of times we try to fight it like, well, maybe.
Yeah, but if you think it, you feel it, it's most likely that's what it is.
Yeah.
Has that happened to anybody else?
What?
I mean,
Energy?
I feel like
Like the incubus, succubus thing?
I've had something have sex with me before sleep.
Yep, same.
Woke up good.
And then felt
I ain't real.
I have felt that way too. I mean, it hasn't happened a lot, but it's
Right.
like
It's
sometimes.
only happened once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, major
We might have
players
to
didn't
catch
know
this.
what was going on.
We might have to.
Alright.
We gonna have to
game or
catch that one.
How many questions you got?
Okay, one more
That was
question.
good though.
See, and that's what he do. He get real quiet. Like when we start talking
Nah,
about some crazy stuff.
I was going in. I was going in.
I feel like
I was going in.
Alright, let's.
Okay, last question. So, in relationships, what is your top 5 non-negotiables?
That's a good question.
abuse, mishandling me. I'm gonna say cheating allegedly because I'm a no. You know, it depends on how I feel about it. Not supporting me, and I don't mean financially. I mean not supporting me. And then being broken loving it. I can't
What was the
do it.
question?
What's your 5?
That's huge right
Yeah,
there. That being
yeah.
broken lovely. That's like a nice little.
Or just
saying.
being content with it.
Hella complacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your non-negotiables in a relationship?
Top 5.
Oh, okay. Not giving the same respect, the same energy that I
Come
give.
through, yeah.
Not supporting, that's kind of like the same. Cheating, lying, because you can be a liar but you might not. You could be faithful but you could be a liar.
Abuse.
Abuse,
Okay.
physical, mental.
Yes.
You know when your man cheating too?
See, that's the thing.
Oh, I feel like all women know that.
She's
I feel like I
dated.
want to know that too.
She's dated. Is that
And
too
I've had
much?
feelings.
She's dated, but she's never had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Prove me.
And that's not because of
Prove
me.
me wrong,
It's
basically.
not because of me.
Gotcha.
It's because of them.
She already
Because
knows
of
what you want. Like straight up, it can't run game, nothing. It's over with. You already know.
Plus, she gonna come to me for the reading.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she has.
Yeah, it's over with.
I can imagine you meeting somebody and like bringing them home to your family and
She like.
yeah, that's a lot for a person to take in. Like if they're
Yeah.
not used to that lifestyle, so they're brought into a family. Because your mother and grandmother, like everybody did this in your family.
No, my grandmother, my mother didn't do it. She accepted me for me, but she didn't do it. And then of course some of my aunts, and then on my father's side, my cousin. And there's some other people that's gone now. They, I was told used to move stuff, but that was just that.
wow.
So I got it from both sides, 3 sides
Dang.
actually. Yeah,
That's meant to be.
I shaded that.
That's all I have. Some more questions, they wasn't too bad.
No.
Listen, guys, you know what's popping. If you're still looking for a place to stay and lay your head, and you're tired of sleeping in your grandma's, sunroom, in that twin bed,
Where you
that
going?
air mattress. I don't know, it's outside. But hey, I see my guy over there, Eric. He can upgrade your Dorito bag to a mansion. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a bitch tiptoeing on the marble floors like Rick Ross? Eric can do that for you. You know what I'm saying? And also, free all the dope boys. You feel me?
Yeah.
But this has been another episode of Kompound Talk. It's your boy Cooley.
It's your boy Major Plays.
It's Jasmina.
Hold up, but we forgot to let them know where you can be
Oh
found.
yes,
Like,
all your handles.
yeah, like
All your
also
platforms.
let them know how they can find you on social media or how they can reach out to you if they want to get a reading or anything like that.
Well, first, you can book a session with me on awalkwithancestors.com. Don't call me. Go to awalkwithancestors.com. You can find me at on Facebook at QuaTita, yes I am a Queen Dean, QuaTita Dean, and fuck Facebook. And on Instagram at Queens_domain1.
One more time for that last one.
Fuck Facebook.
And the one before that, QuaTita Dean.
QuaTita Dean.
Not Jimmy Dean sausages.
Oh,
QuaTita Dean. And listen, you want to get a good connection to the soul, you know what I'm saying? All that soul connection.
Listen, she's the real deal.
I want to talk to your
Thank you.
ancestors. You know
She
what
is the
I'm
most
saying?
accurate,
You wanna
intuitive
channel
person
that
you
love
ever
voice
seen.
Thank
that you be
you.
feeling, you know, sad about. You know,
And can I
reach out
say
to.
this?
Sure.
Y'all are better and bigger than the Breakfast Club.
I be trying to tell them. They don't be saying what I be saying. I be
Because you're definitely better than Angela Yee. We hate that bitch.
She just gets under my skin. I don't
Y'all
know
are
what it
great.
is.
This was great. I thank you for having us. We appreciate it. This
Y'all
was
gotta slide
beautiful.
that through. This was just a little introduction, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We got
Support
plenty more.
Compound Talk, people.
Listen, we don't pop the
So got your
fire.
show coming soon. What would it
Oh
be?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Soul
Plug the show.
Connections.
Soul Connection.
Stay tuned.
Connections.
Like I said, you want to connect to the soul.
Where can I
And the
find you
people that's
at?
attached to your soul.
My Facebook is Tishana Dean, Tishaona Dean. I have an Instagram. Tishana Dean is my Instagram.
You had to have two, because you had to close it down. She kept getting hacked.
But yeah, that's where y'all can reach me at. I'm on the website, Walk With The Ancestors.
Yeah, they hacked her and put porn all the way down
Dream
her
interpretations.
Instagram.
I was just, for whatever reason, I was gonna say, damn, what she had.
People was calling me like, "What's up?"
He was like, what you doing on Instagram? Doing what are you talking about? It was
It's
porn and all that
tsunami.
shit. Like,
Oh my God.
Hey man,
Yo.
these OnlyFans pages is taking over, boy.
Yeah,
It's
they
an
are.
epidemic. OnlyFans. All
Give
right,
people what they want.
Compound Talk, OnlyFans coming soon. It's your boy Cooley,
It's your boy Major Plays.
It's your girl Jasmina.
and we are.
Y'all got me saying.
Like,
This way, in the closet.
Talk about what you never ate with me.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap